Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of NC-17. My name is Josh, and today we're going to be doing a review of the film Phish Strange Access, written and directed by Carter Daniel, who is the CEO and founder of the Danielverse. Uh, so Strange Access kind of it follows the story, continues the story, not follows, continues the story of the Pathfinders and Hugo Strange, who are at odds. I don't want to give away anything for people who haven't seen it, but a lot of interesting characters, a lot of in-depth character stories, story arcs. Sorry, I'm all over the place today, but it definitely is worth a watch, and you can watch it on YouTube on the Danielverse. Uh, this Watch this, Axis Run, Zero Hour, and Dent. Uh, the chronological order is not 100% sure, but Carter Daniel, when I've interviewed him both times, he explained how to watch it. So go back and watch those interviews and kind of get to know Carter Daniel, sorry, all over the place, and just kind of, get to know the guy. He's a good dude. Uh, so yes, this Axis is a Pathfinder who is he's the main Pathfinder, and him and Phish are trying to, like I said, they're at odds with Hugo Strange, and there's a lot of different story arcs. There's espionage. There's good versus evil. There's a lot of give or take between the cast. Which it's a stacked cast. I mean, you got Carter Daniel, Kay Daniel, Ella Daniel, uh, Zella. I don't want to pronounce her last name wrong. You got Brian Rife, Marley Arnold, and Kesha Clemens. I hope I said that correctly, and a whole host of other people who all play their parts tremendously. Like it was flawless. Uh, there's even a cameo by little old me, but I did some voiceover work for it too. But this ain't about me. This is about the movie. Uh, Carter has a way of telling a story to where you know he don't want you to just watch it. He wants you to be involved with it. He wants you to see it through the eyes of these characters. And if you watch it on multiple occasions, which I have, I'm already up to 6 times I'm watching this. You can watch it through other people's eyes, other characters' eyes, whether it be a character who has one scene or a character who is throughout the entire thing. So the and it's set in the DC universe, the Gotham City universe. They actually filmed at the Monroe Mall where they filmed the original Dawn of the Dead, and where they have the convention every year. This was definitely a callback to the other Fishtail movies. Like they're all good movies, and like they all tell a story that has a different. Like each one is its own story, but all continuously one story, which is good. And they have a lot of different ways. Like the cinematography on all the Fishtail movies are the same but different. You know, there's some that have more of a in your face kind of cinematography, which is good, and then some more of a laid back kind of intimate kind of one cinematography, which is also good. Uh, Definitely awesome music, awesome acting, awesome writing, awesome directing. I mean, everything that you can want in a film is there. You got a good story. You got again good acting. You got good sound effects, good music. I mean, everything is top notch. You know, Me personally, I'm a fan of these movies. And I don't want to ruin anything. Don't want to spoil nothing, but I will say go back and like watch the interviews and get the chronological order to be able to watch these films, and then you'll be able to 100% get a story that you're going to like. But if you feel like just watching one, I mean, each one is its own thing. So you're not gonna like you'll miss out on a whole story, but on the same hand, each one stands out by itself. So that's a good thing, and that's a hard feat to do. Uh, Everything about this franchise has been really good. Strange Access stands out as more of a action packed, you know, good versus evil or good versus bad, and Hugo Strange, the guy, his name is escaping me. I am so sorry, but the guy who played Hugo Strange, he did a phenomenal job. He's he made you want to like the character and not like the character, which is always a good thing. You know, I rate my movies, whether it be a 2 minute movie, 3 hour movie. You know, I rate my movies 1 to 10, 10 being best, one being worst. Uh, every now and then there's movies that get into my Hall of Fame, my own personal Hall of Fame. Uh, the whole story arc so far is in the Hall of Fame. Like I like the story alone makes these as a whole in my Hall of Fame. But this film definitely gets a 10 because it's got everything in it. You know, it's got a little bit of comedy, it's got a little bit of action, a little bit of drama, a little bit of romance. You know, a little bit of everything in it that you really want in a movie. You know, so the writing impeccable, the directing impeccable, like everything was awesome. I will say definitely check it out. It is on YouTube, and yeah, Fishtails, Strange Access. Carter Daniels steps into the role of Access. He does really good. You know, I mean, it's his story, so he knows it, and no one else could probably play this character better than him. You know, and it's awesome, and it is left open ended. Whether there's more or not, only the future can tell. But I hope there's more. Again, go back and watch the interviews with Carter Daniel, and you might find out if there's going to be more. I don't want to spoil it. But I will say definitely check it out. Check out all the films on the Danielverse. Uh, just go on YouTube, look up Danielverse, and all his films will be there. They're all good. You know, the stuff with, Fishtails, Dent. He's got some other stuff on there that's good also. So I would definitely suggest checking him out, checking out this movie, and form your own opinion. Check out all of his movies, But in my opinion, it gets a 10. The whole story altogether gets a strong Hall of Fame, and yeah, the color schemes was good, production, everything top to bottom was good, directing, writing, acting. I mean, it was all good, and he makes characters that they play to the strengths of other people. Like uh, there's characters that don't even have dialogue in this that you like just because of the way they're played by the people who play them. You know, it's really good, and to be able to film inside the Monroe Mall, that's an awesome thing. So, not gonna don't want to ruin anything. Just go back and watch those interviews. Watch Fish Tales, Strange Access, 0 hour access run. And yeah, you will not be let down. Trust me, it's really good. And with that, I'm gonna say Fishtail Strange Access gets a 10 out of 10. And yeah, it's an awesome thing. Check it out on YouTube, Danielverse. Everybody, until next time, stay NC-17.